Minimal.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gym Day with a fucking idiot with me, your idiot, Radio Dave, with Fine-Tuned Fitness. Isn't that nice? Got a sweet ring to it, eh? And a nice to it. I told you we were doing the thing, so let's do the fucking thing. Our first official Gym Idiot video under the new Fine-Tuned Fitness name. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and join our mailing list to get all the fine howdy-do bullshit directly in your inbox. Okay, we've got 2 leg workouts for you beauties today, so let's jump right into it, shall we?
Minimal.
Starting things out today with a pretty standard leg workout, the lying leg curls, also known as hamstring curls, a machine-based exercise that isolates and strengthens the hamstring muscles at the back of the thighs. Here's how to bust these fuckers out. Essentially, you lie face down on a lying leg curl machine, just like this, ensuring the roller pad rests just above your ankles there. Adjust the machine so your knees are aligned with the pivot point and your hips are firmly on the bench. Select the weight you want. You want it heavy enough that you're getting sufficiently activated, but light enough that you can still control the movement and keep it steady tempoed, as always. Slowly bending your knees, pulling your heels toward your glutes, focusing on contracting your hamstrings. Briefly pause at the top of the movement and slowly return to the starting position. Maintaining control throughout the entirety of the movement as always. Aim for 8 to 12 repetitions, maybe for 3 sets or so. Now these are going to fuck you up, so don't go too crazy on them. Now typically you want to ensure your hips and upper body remain in contact with the bench like I'm doing here throughout the entirety of the exercise. But if you're looking to crank up the difficulty just a little bit, you can actually change your position a little bit and push your torso up and brace yourself on your elbows and forearms, which will change the force vector and push even more weight into those poor hammy sandwiches. But don't feel you have to do that. And if you do, don't come up so far that you feel you're bending your back in the opposite direction. You want to keep your spine as neutral as you can for these.
Minimal.
Next up for legs, we're going to finish you off with the Tom Platz special, the Sissy Hack Squat. Now, I'm not normally going to recommend these. They are extremely out of pocket. And if you're just starting out, I wouldn't try these out at all. But if you're a seasoned veteran and looking to pepper some variety into your toolkit, then sure, give them a shot. Wait a second. What the f***? That's my face. All right. The Quadfather himself swears by these, and he had the legs to back it up. But there are some serious factors to consider while doing them and figuring out whether they're right for you or not. They are a challenging exercise that primarily targets the quadriceps and can help with ankle mobility and even quad development. However, they involve a deep forward knee bend while maintaining a relatively straight back and hips with your heels raised off the ground. Because of this, the motion of driving your knees out over your feet can cause unwanted stress on your knees, which can lead to serious injury if not done carefully, or you've already had issues in the past. However, when done correctly and safely, they have been shown to actually improve knee joint stability and balance. They can also be a valuable alternative to traditional squats for those with back pain or history of back injury and don't want to risk it. To start, we're going to do these on a hack squat machine. Start by standing with your feet on the platform there, with your heels off the ground and your toes firmly planted, clawing like we always do. With your core engaged and a straight back, slowly lower your body, bending your knees forward while keeping your knees aligned with your toes. The goal is to get your knees as close to the platform as possible while still being comfortable, without your knees actually touching the ground. Push through your toes to return to the starting position once on your way back up and maintaining the straight back and engaged core. Form is the most important thing here. Maintaining a straight back and keeping your knees aligned with your toes is crucial to prevent injury. Don't try to go too deep or too fast at first. Start with a smaller range of motion and gradually increase it as you become stronger and more comfortable with the movement. Listen to your body. If you feel any pain, stop the exercise immediately.
Minimal.
All right, you fine-tuned freaks. Ding! That's 2 banger leg day workouts to hit both the front and back of your legs to get them looking nice and tree trunky. You might need to call a friend to carry you out of the building though after these, as walking is going to be a bit of a problem for a couple of days for sure. Stumbling out of there like a newborn fucking giraffe. It'll be worth it though once you start to see that size and definition in those gams. Try these out if you're feeling frisky on your next leg day and let me know what you think of them and what leg day exercises should I be checking out. If you like what you see and want to start getting these directly in your inbox, be sure to join our mailing list, which is linked below in the description. And don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe as well. And as always, don't forget promo code RD0Dave for 10% off all your supplementworldcanada.com purchases. We're going to be pounding out your shoulders here next. But until then, I'm Radio Dave, you're you, and I'll see you on the next one.